Hello everyone, welcome back to iExam RBI. My name is Chandraprakash Joshi. I am today discussing a very interesting topic, that is RBI surplus transfer to the Government of India. Why this is making headline in this year and why it is very important for your upcoming exams, all finance focused government exams and especially RBI Grade B. Let us start with understanding what is this surplus. So as it happens with all the central bank, whatever expenses the bank has made into various things, including the expenses made on the employees, the rest of the money which bank has earned is transferred to the government. Because RBI is 100% owned by Government of India, so all the excess money, it is not called profit in case of RBI, because RBI is essentially not a profit-making institution. This surplus, therefore it is called surplus. This surplus, which is the income over the expenses of RBI, is transferred to Government of India. Now the question comes, from where RBI earns? And do you know that this year this amount is expected to be 2.3 trillion rupees? Yes, 2,30,000 crore rupees is expected to be transferred to Government of India. If you just compare this with budget, the entire budget of the Government of India, which is about 47 lakh crore rupees, this amounts to about 5% of the total budgetary expense of Government of India. Therefore, it is a huge amount, actually contributing a lot into managing the fiscal deficit of the Government of India. Coming to the question, from where RBI earns. Number one, I am telling you, most of you think RBI earns by printing the currency, which is not correct. So number one source of income is investment from foreign exchange reserve. So we have closer to, now it is around $680 billion which are lying with RBI. What RBI does with that? RBI invests this amount into various securities, mostly into the US government securities. Now, in the recent years, the income from this has actually increased. Number two source is gain from the dollar sales. For managing the stability of the currency, what RBI does? RBI buys dollar whenever there is a situation required, and RBI sells it, which has happened in a recent past because the rupee was depreciating. So RBI has been selling dollars a lot. But at what price RBI bought it? Take for example, when RBI bought it, the average price was 50 rupees, and when RBI is selling it, the average price say is 84 rupees. So 34 rupees is made on every dollar sold by RBI. This has contributed a lot because of the depreciation of the rupee. I give you an example, in FY24, RBI sold $41.7 billion of the USD in Indian market. Then third important source is the domestic investment, which RBI does in government bonds, mostly in Government of India bonds, and the revaluation reserve, the price of the gold. Gold is one of the important reserve with RBI. The price of the gold has been increasing. Therefore, because of the value of the gold is increasing, the gain is booked in the balance sheet of RBI. The fourth one is fee and other income. Sometimes people think, when in one of the class some student was saying RBI actually earns by a lot of penalties on bank, but these are very small amount. RBI put penalty of what, 1 crore, 2 crore, 5 crore rupees. That is nothing if you are seeing the overall surplus, not income. The surplus of RBI, which is going to be 2,30,000 crore rupees this year. Now the question comes, why does RBI transfer this? Because this is as per the act of RBI. RBI has to transfer the surplus it earns to the consolidated fund of India, so that government can use this money for managing the fiscal discipline, for social welfare schemes, for any other capital expenditure. So this essentially becomes a non-tax revenue for the Government of India. You must know, in the last 4 years, the amount RBI has transferred. In 2020, it was 57,128 crore. In 21, 99,122 crore, almost close to a lakh crore. In 22, it declined to 30,307 crore. And then in FY23, it was 87,416 crore. And last year, FY24, it was 2.1 lakh crore already transferred to Government of India. People in fact wrote somewhere that it was Governor Das's departure gift to the Government of India. Now if I ask you a question on this, what will happen if the interest rate are increasing in the global market? What will be the impact on the RBI's earning? These kind of questions are going to help you in writing your descriptive answers, and you know your 2/3 of the exam in RBI Grade B is descriptive. You have to prepare very relevant and in-depth questions related to monetary policy, forex, public finance, Indian economy, fiscal consolidation. What is the rationale behind the RBI's surplus transfer into all this, and what are the implications? Can Government of India tomorrow ask RBI to continue to earn and create the surplus so that it is helping in managing the fiscal discipline, the fiscal deficit of the Government of India? I will continue to do these kind of discussions on this channel. If you like this video, please like, ask your questions or comment comment and share this video. If you have still not gone through the demo course of RBI Grade B 25, the link is given in the description. It is immensely going to prepare you not only for RBI Grade B but for all regulatory bodies exam. That is where we excel and we continue to excel. Thank you for your support. We are here to make your job preparation 50% faster. We are here to unfold your potential. I wish you all the best.